Today is December the 30th. My name is Mobi1. May our blessings inspire one. And I'm an artist. I would say this year's been better. Definitely better, more positive. Looking in the right direction. I started to get a bit more consistent, and I started to get a little bit more healthier habits. So yeah, it's been a better year. That's all I can say. It's been better. Whoa, that's not an easy question. Okay, top 3 things. New Gen Fest for Defo, that was a highlight. Releasing, like just getting to the point where I was able to release. I just had mad mental battles before trying to get out music, so yeah, gas to be able to release again finally. And probably been able to spend a little bit more time with family, innit? That's probably the easiest, with like family and friends, and just like understanding life is more important. And, you know, stepping with a bit more intention. So yeah. What struggles have I overcome? Many a struggle. Chicken pox was peak. That was very peak. That was long. My knee, the ACL thing, that's been long. Still is long. I don't know. I guess my mental health, like I'm in a better space with that now. Almost where I want to be, but still got a bit of work to do, because that helped with a lot of things, just being able to start getting a bit more structure in my life. Essentially being able to focus on things in an orderly format, so that I could just do more. I could have more output, more positive output. The best advice I received was probably, I've had a lot of good advice, I would say. I've also had a lot of waffle. The best advice I'd say I probably received is actually probably something I overheard, to be honest. It's a conversation that I probably shouldn't have been listening to, but it was just at an event, and there was just 2 people chatting at the bar, and I walked past and just happened to zoom into their convo and said to just make content based on how you feel, because then it will come out easier. I just simplified it and realized that I'm basically getting, I would say, similar, if not maybe better results in some cases. And it's just taken a lot of stress off me, to be fair. So yeah, that's probably the best advice that I would say I got. The best advice I can give someone who's struggling is just take it day by day, literally just one thing at a time. If you can try and focus on one individual thing at a time, it will help you massively move forward and be in a more positive headspace, because you won't procrastinate, you won't overthink things, because you're just always thinking about one thing. Put yourself at ease a little bit more once you realize that you are actually making progress again. So that's probably one thing I would say. It's just one thing at a time, even if it's just your thoughts and you're struggling with your day-to-day life, or you don't feel confident to talk to people about it. Just one thought at a time will always help you kind of pan out where you are, what you're doing in that situation, and figure out that things are going to be all right. Like in most cases, they always are. So yeah. Overall in this last year, on every platform, okay, maybe like 3K, I would say. Overall, I'd probably say 3K. This exact moment, or I'll check. Yeah, just over 3K. Just over 3K. But that does mean I need to release. That's what that does mean. Right. This is gonna be a fire. Since last year, the change has been 36.2K. So we've been up and down basically, because we've obviously, where we've not released and stuff like that. It's just been, you just lose followers sometimes. It is what it is. Found out the other day basically. Oh, that is a good question. That is a very, very, very good question. Favorite piece of content is probably one of those, the ones where I basically do like a whole run of the day of what I'm doing. I basically just have some animations on the screen for like the creps I'm gonna pick and stuff. And there was a couple that I did which are really sick, like the one where I went to Liverpool. But that like mini series of those sort of things, I think they're probably my favorite pieces of content. Oof. Eva. Best reactions. Sprinter freestyle went quite good, I would say. Sprinter freestyle did really nicely. A lot of the stuff surrounding New Gen got quite a lot of good responses as well. Like when I was just talking to the people and trying to pick the songs for the set list and that was all lit. So they did quite well as well. And then I think any freestyles that I did, they were received quite well. So yeah. Hopefully be more consistent with releases, 100%. That's like my main focus, I would definitely say. Probably just organize my time a little bit better so I can actually get more stuff efficiently done. And then just step with intention, just be more intentful in things that I'm doing. Just know that that's what I want to do and crack on with it and not have to overthink things and stuff. So quick decision making, get to the results faster. In a year, well, I mean, preparing probably for, or hopefully already have been prepared for 2025 because I've prepared for next year now. So that's where I see myself in a year. Does that make sense though? Literally, because you like, cause at this exact point in a year, I would have just been preparing for next year, no? I'm not too fussed about the headline shows. Like I've done a couple already and like they're sick, but like I don't think that they're like the be all and end all. I think there's so many other things that make this journey exciting. I'll be happy to at least be working on a project. I've got enough songs really to make a project anyway, but like I'd like to actually put together a body of work and be like, yo, this is me, this is like how I put something together and explain my story in different ways and stuff. So and then hopefully to figure out a way to just like clockwork like my music and have everything running properly in the background, because creativity is fine, it's just actually getting all of the stuff done. Bits and pieces can be quite techie. So what do you mean you got questions from the people? Who is the people? That's what I want to know. Right, how, okay, the Ziggy to R on the, where do I put that? You lot are hilarious. You lot are funny, innit? Whoever's come up with this question, yeah, whoever you are, yeah, I think you're funny, innit? It's cool. So the Ziggy to R is kind of like an expression. It's a feeling, I guess, to some extent. It's a vibe, if you get what I'm saying. That, but you can pull it out and it could be like a dance move. It could just be a different type of energy that you step with. Oh my days, bro. They don't always want to go to Disney. There was only one. That's why I said sweet one, not sweet 2, sweet 3, sweet 11. You're joking me, bro, literally. He's making me laugh. She did, genuinely, actually. This is just a friend, to be fair. Literally someone I was networking with and they're cool. And I showed her this thing that I was working on. And she was like, rah, how did you come up with all of these ideas? Like, if I was like a label, I would steal that mad. And she was like, you're lucky I'm not. And I was like, oh, you better not be. Anyway, he was like, rah, this is mad. Like, you're mad creative. Like, that's so artistic. Like, how did you learn that? Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, and that's where she said artistic came from, to be honest. I told him it was loud, didn't it? I told him it was loud. So it wasn't really like, what am I supposed to do if people don't want to listen? Well, I mean, he did listen, but if you just gotta be careful, innit? So I had earplugs underneath. He didn't know, but I just told him to be careful, innit? That was a bio. Not in a hearse. I want results. It's your boy Mobi1. May our blessings inspire one. This is my wrapped up for the year. Stay blessed. Let's work hard in 2024, man. Camera 2. I'm watching you. Absolute jokers. I was just so not ready at all for any of this, bro. Man just told me to turn up. They just set up all of this madness. Yeah, you lot can't even see the rest of the set. Actually looks pretty sick. But it just threw me in the dungeon with these random questions.